Just playoff hockey, baby. The Los Angeles Kings. Let's do it. First and foremost, our GM reputation, still in the mud, but we do have upgrade points. We are going to go... Ooh. Let's go assistant coach. We still have good prospects. I want that training to be even more effective. I want that training to be that much better. Let's take a look at the team, figure out what the lines are going to be. We can send Glover down to the AHL. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 with Andre Padan. You know, I haven't done it yet because we haven't had to worry about the playoffs too much. I want to see if there's a fringe player that hasn't performed that well that we could take out. You know, like Jared Tenorti. Is it worth running Dougie Hamilton instead, for example? So let's do a little bit of research, a little bit of proper preparation, get the best team out there that we can possibly ice. Try and give ourselves the best chance of winning here. So if we start off with our defenders... Let's see. Yeah, see, like Sami Vatanen. Sami Vatanen wasn't that hot this year. Let's see what we can do here. So Brian Lee was arguably our best defenseman this year. Yeah, David Savard, 20 points, but a -5. I got to be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed in him, especially because he is an offensive defenseman in this reality. David Rundblad was actually very good, despite the supposed defensive shortcomings. Wilson obviously did not spend all season here. He also takes a lot of penalties. Maybe I should be concerned about that. Sami Vatanen. Gotta be honest, Sammy, you are on the chopping block here. As is Jared Tenorti. If there's an AHL level defender that actually did pretty well, then yeah, they're in trouble. And then Ryan O'Byrne only played 15 games. So did Tenorti. Interesting. And then Andre Padan didn't play at all, which is fine. Or if he did, he didn't have any points or anything. He played 4 games. He just didn't do anything. Okay. From the forward perspective, I do want to see who the best of the bunch happened to be. And no surprise, Matt Duchene was awesome. Rick Nash was also pretty good. You had Nino on 41 points. That's not bad. David Jones on 40. Or not 40, but a 38 and a +2. Ryan O'Reilly did not do so hot in an increased role. So maybe a third line center. Yak, again, you won't win the Calder, but you would have been a finalist. You got Ryjo. Was okay. Coots. A little bit better than expected. Jay McClement sucked. We will still probably play him because he spent most of the season on a different team. But he and Zach Smith, boy, you guys will be shaping up for that fourth line, won't you? Jordan Caron as well. We're going to have a gritty fourth line, and if they struggle, then that could be problematic. Gabriel Landeskog. Again, spent a good amount of this season on a different team, but he was bad this year. Brad Ross does not get that same excuse. He was here all year. And then Andrew Ebbett, who was just kind of a filler player for us, was actually okay. So let's go look at the AHL. Was there anybody that really stood out to say, you know what? No, that guy should be in the lineup instead of somebody else? That is the question. Let's start off with the defense. Okay, they were a bad team. That's not going to be the best way to judge character here. Okay. Well, maybe the guys who are there stay, but we'll sort it out as need be. It's still good to have the information about who the best happens to be. Okay. So from this standpoint, Ryan Johansson is the healthy scratch as a forward. We want Duchene, Nash, and Nino Niederreiter. We want Jones, Yakupov, and Couturier, which is a bit surprising. We want Ryan O'Reilly, preferably Ryan Johansson, and then Zach Smith. And a fourth line of Karan, Ebbett, and McClement. I think Landeskog, based on those poor performances, we're going to get Ryan Johansson in there instead. So that Landeskog acquisition, maybe not quite working out the way that I wanted. But that is the team set up in terms of regular season performance. And now looking at them in this light, I might be a little bit less confident than I was a few minutes ago. Defensively, it needs to be Lee and Rundblad as the top pairing. Wilson and Savard is hurt. So it would be Vatanen and then O'Byrne and Tenorti. Oh, Stevie Mason, you might have a little bit more work cut out for you than expected. Just a little bit. Let's take a look at the LA Kings. Our competition in the first round. Penner, Kopitar, and Brown. Gagne, Richards, Williams, Pruss, Stoll, Goddard, Spalling, Frazier, Richardson. Okay, this is like a situation where say you're a kid, a young adult, 18 years old, you go off to college, you come back home, you think you're the man, you backsass to dad, and dad puts you in your place. Los Angeles Kings, aka my dad, my collective dads, who are about to put the Columbus Blue Jackets in their place. Hey JT, thank you for the follow. Oh, we are so boned. Oh, we are dead in the water. We're dead. Dead. Let's get this shit show over with. This isn't going to last long, and I'm going to regret having tried to go for it. It is game number 1, best of 7 against the Kings. First period, 2-0 Blue Jackets. Matt Duchene on the power play and Andrew Ebbett. Second period. Well, we had hope. It was only for a period, but we had hope. Third period here in LA. Kopitar makes it 4-2. Rick Nash gets one back. Justin Williams makes it 5-3. Empty netter for Dustin Brown. And the Kings take game 1, 6-3. We go to game number 2. Trade Yakupov. I refuse. He's on this team for life. In this reality, he's actually good. Game number 2. Let the ass whooping continue. First period, 2-2. 2-2. Matt Pelech, Jordan Caron, and then Colin Frazier. Not the 3 guys you expect to score a bunch of goals in the playoff game. They outshot us 16-5. Second period. Yeah, Yakupov scores. And then Mike Richards. Okay. 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 "6-3. The final score. The Kings defend home ice And we are in... we're in a good amount of trouble here. We are in pretty good amount of trouble. Let me see. Will Discord sounds still work properly? Give me a second here. There's something that applies. There we go. Your ass. There we go. That's fitting. Yeah. Yeah. God, we are we're in trouble. Okay. We'll go to game number 3. Setting up the lines as they were based off of performance from the regular season. Didn't quite happen with CBJ really West. Indeed. Dude, the Toronto Maple Leafs used to be in the Western Conference back in the day. Not even that far back in the day. In the 90s, they were in the Western Conference. We definitely have to change up the lines here. We're going to go with the gritty fourth line of Smith, McClement, and Jordan Caron. 76 faceoffs for Zach Smith. McClement at an 85. And Jordan Caron at a 75. That's not too bad. Honestly, Ebbett, you're not really a big future part of the team. Let's get Landeskog in there to be with O'Reilly and David Jones. And we only have one sniper. Let's go Yakupov, Duchesne, Nash, Niederreiter, Couturier, Johansson. And then defensively, it's just got to be the highest rated dudes. That's all you can say at this point. It's got to be the highest rated. We're in a lot of trouble here. I do think a lot of my trades set us up well for the future, while also trying to set us up for the now. Duchesne, Landeskog. So it's not a disaster if we get absolutely steamrolled here, but it's also still not ideal. First period, 1-0 Kings, Mike Richards. As Steve Mason has really not looked like himself, huh? Second period, 2-0 Kings, Dustin Penner. We are staring down the barrel of a 3-0 deficit if we do not find a way to battle back. Niederreiter gets us on the board. We're back down by 2. Now down by 1. Nail Yakupov. 2 minutes left. Let's be honest. This is the season on the line. If we fall down 0-3, it's GG's. We need a win here. Let's see if they can get it. We absolutely need a win. If we fall short here, we're down 3-0 to the Kings, and there's no coming back from that. Damn. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The boys find the goal to force overtime. Lee trying to make room. He'll dump it in. Was Mason ever good? For a short time, yeah. Knight, what's going on, man? How are you? And we have a power play coming. Rumblad, shot on. Oh my God, we're going to the power play. Already a better playoff abs. 23. There. Yeah, Knight, I'm doing good, man. How are you?
It's a holding minor for sure.
Matt Green to the box. We're 1 for 6 tonight on the power play. Jesus God. Brusts able to dump the puck out. Oh, burn for Duchesne. Rocketed pass off a skate. Enjoying a decent game. I mean, hey. You know, sometimes you stop waiting for the changes and you be the change that you want to see by going back and playing old games. Down 2-0 in this first round series. Ryan Wilson tried to feed the middle. Jack Johnson, I believe it was, able to clear. Players with updated rosters, it would be fun. Impossible, but fun. Ryan Johansson. Our power play is abysmal. Oh my God. Final minute. Lee for O'Reilly. Yakupov turns it over again. What is our breakout? I've seen better breakouts in drop-in games. Wilson for Johansson. Wilson to O'Reilly. Yakupov. 40 seconds left. Yakupov to Lee. Saved by Quick. We have to pull the goalie here. We have to. Please, God. Is our coach smart enough to do it? No, he's not. Face off won by the Kings. Prust clears. Mason can't cut the pass off. Empty net. Over to Rick Nash. 22 seconds. Nash tried to drive the net. Loose puck. Duchesne, one-timer. Nash is down. Smith scores, but goalie interference is called.
Nash's penalty just picked up goaltender interference. 2 minutes. And Gare, some goalies can make this happen, but I don't think he was at fault at all on this play. Clear.
Oh no.
Goaltender gets a little jumpy, Bill, when we get these situations.
6 on 4. Martinez is blocked. Duchesne to Yakupov. Yakupov held up. Kicks the puck down. 3 seconds. Pelech wins the race. And the Los Angeles Kings have a 3-0 series lead.
They put themselves in. They go down 3-0 in this series. I'm Gary Thorne.
So close.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. On behalf of EA Sports, we bid you adieu.
Yet so far. This was the play right here. Rick Nash loses it. Incidental contact. Off the pad. Misses the pickup as Nash pokes it. What right there. What a fucking grab by Jack Johnson. Incidentals to knock it loose. Johnson recovers it again. Loses it again. Frazier has it dragged through his legs by Matt Duchesne, who circles as Nash backs up towards goal and hits the goalie as Tenorti sends the 1T. Deflected off of Nash's helmet, then shoulder. Bounces around more, and Smith is able to bury it, but the interference is called. Had Matt Duchesne fully circled and thrown a puck on, I don't think Nash would have gotten the goaltender interference. But he hits the stick of Quick at the top of the crease, and down he goes. 1 win away are the Kings from moving on to the second round. Damn, man. Damn. Zach Smith that potted it. There's not too much we can do at this stage, aside from saying that, you know, Landeskog really needs to, or O'Reilly really needs to step up. So, you know what? Landeskog, too, for that matter. Okay. Game 4. All we can do is try to hold them off. Can we survive? First period, 1-0 Jackets. Ryan O'Reilly scores on a tip. Second period, oh my God. Gagne ties it. Nash scores. Matt Green ties it. And Jay McClements has given us the lead heading into the third period as we try like hell to survive. Jarrett Stoll ties the game at 3. It's not looking too good for us, is it? It's getting late. Couturier scores. Landeskog 6 seconds later, and the Columbus Blue Jackets will thankfully avoid the sweep. 5-3 the final score as the young stars Couturier and Landeskog step up and deliver when we needed it. Big game for Landeskog, and pretty close and competitive game up to that point. So we at least avoid the sweep. We head back to LA for game 5. Not going to change anything about the Lions. It is what it is. With that, let's do it and see if we can extend this series yet again. First period, 1-0 Kings, Anze Kopitar. Second period, 2-0 Kings, Dustin Penner. Is this it for the Blue Jackets? Is it going to be a setback? We made the second round last year. 8 minutes to go. The Los Angeles Kings have eliminated the Columbus Blue Jackets in 5 games. 2-0 in game 5. Jonathan Quick shuts the door. And the Blue Jackets, who leveraged a little bit of their future to kind of push this season, not all of it, but a little bit, rue the day that they made that decision, because it did not work. The Western Conference is strong right now. And, yeah, that didn't help. Friggin' Chicago and Los Angeles over the last 2 seasons. Rick Nash did lead the team in points. Duchesne only having 2 was a bit concerning. Niederreiter. O'Reilly had just 1 point. Johansson, Smith held without a point in the series. And then defensively, yeah, it's the defensive additions to try and shore things up defensively didn't work, and they weren't really able to contribute offensively either. In goal, yeah, Steve Mason can't play like that if we have a hope in hell of winning a playoff series. So, it wasn't meant to be. We're better, we're getting there, but we're not there yet.